Good morning to you. We know Seattle and Lake Washington school districts will open the doors to new schools this week. Here in Seattle, a school that housed so many memories over the year being resurrected today. The official unveiling of the new Lincoln High School. Let's take a look at some of those changes. It's a school officials say needed to be brought back to life in order to keep up with the growing student population. It opened back in 1907, then closed in 1981. Since then, it became a temporary location for other schools during their own renovations. Queen Anne Elementary also coming back this year with a new addition to that school building, new classrooms, a gym, and school offices. Last week, there were two other Seattle schools that were unveiled to the public. That included Magnolia Elementary and Ingram High School with a new addition there. And then moving over to Lake Washington School District, also seeing a steady increase in student enrollment. In order to keep up with that, though, Timberline Middle School opening up today to students. It's their first day of school there. Pretty exciting stuff. Lots of growth happening throughout Western Washington, which is why these school districts are having to prepare and keep up. Meanwhile, the ceremony for the official unveiling of these new schools here in Seattle happening here at Lincoln High School at 2 o'clock this afternoon. For now, we are live in Seattle this morning. Britt Moore, King 5 News.